Oh my gosh.
We're live.
We're live. All right, hold on.
Welcome
God,
to Wagering with the Wives.
Oh.
He was a little quick with that "we're live" button before he was ready.
Oh, look at the bird checking herself out, making sure.
No, there's a logo in my corner.
There is. Don't
Well,
make
it
that
used to be
block her
Brian's
face.
corner.
That's our logo.
It's our logo. All right, so this episode is going to be high and tight. The mole is not feeling good. I know we got HIPAA violations and shit, but we gotta be like the Navy SEALs of podcasts. We gotta get in. We gotta get out.
Yeah. I'm just a little congested. I'm gonna pop a Tylenol PM when we're done, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully
I love
cures
those.
me.
I take those just to have a good night's sleep.
Oh,
do you really?
Tylenol PM, my favorite snack,
and potential sponsor.
I mean, he sleeps with the bottle next to his bed.
As Sean Connery would say, Tylenol PM, my favorite schnock.
Yeah. Okay, well then I guess we could get into the favorite part of the program, the I Told You Snow. So without further ado, I can't believe this. The bird is like just pulling away, guys.
I know.
That's amazing.
She has won
fire.
6 of the last 7 weeks.
You putting money on all these, Bird?
Of course, aren't we a betting podcast?
Nice.
Unbelievable. She's at 60%, guys. She's 6 of 10. Miami won last week. Great job, money line. They beat the Rams in LA.
How'd you know that was going to happen, Bird?
I felt it in my bones.
It's all about her bones. Mm-hmm. And the mole, bless her heart, even when she was healthy, picked another loser.
Gosh, dang it.
How does that I don't even understand how you're able to get so unlucky.
I don't either. I literally don't either.
Well, we're not going to jump to the picks yet, but I'm excited for her pick for this week. We'll get to that here.
Yeah, speaking of the birds or the mole's unluckiness, we came up with a new strategy.
To that. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. So I lost. I picked Washington minus 2.5. They lost by a point to gosh dang, I don't remember who they lost to. But they lost by 1 point. And then Brian picked the Jets money line.
I was close.
You were not close. You were definitely not close. But anyway, listen, we're a pathetic 15 of 40, 37.5%. So we got to start doing better here, guys. I mean, there's a cult following with this podcast. I think people rely on us to pay their mortgage, quite honestly. And
we're failing them.
Mostly you're failing them.
Putting food on the table.
Well, if they listen to last week's podcast, we said always bet the opposite of me. So we've given them the tools.
Well, if anyone's going to bet opposite of you, it's going to be this guy.
Hey.
Hello. I'm back.
What a good smile that is.
Yeah, it's a great smile.
It's my tired smile. It's my tired smile, right?
Are we on speaking terms, Big Snow?
We are. That's why I'm here. Just
all right.
to let you know.
You are so cute.
Let's bury the hatchet. Big Snow.
Yeah.
For those of you not on YouTube, one of our loyal listeners, Big Snow, the grandfather of I Told You Snow. And there's been a little bit of beef between you and Merlin. And I think before we proceed with the show, let's bury the old hatchet.
Yeah, let's do that, right?
I'd like to bury the hatchet.
Let's do that. Let's bury the hatchet.
Consider it buried.
Consider it buried.
Right? I accept the apology.
I don't even remember what it was all about. I'd have to rewatch one of the old episodes.
You said that Michael Moore was your favorite listener. I think it was.
So I think you know that because you do rewatch all of our old episodes.
It's fresh on your mind.
It is. But hey, Big Snow's joining us tonight, so he'll have a pick for us. He'll have his hopefully husband flag of the week. We'll see, TBD. And again, it's 10 p.m. where he is. So
oh my god,
kind of a late night for the Big Snow.
Late night, but all good. I actually had to run out a little while ago to pick up my daughter from dance.
Okay.
And drive one of her friends home, so I was didn't get back to 30 minutes ago, so I'm still fresh. I get a little cool. It's 30 degrees out right now, so I got a little, fresh air. So we're good. We're ready.
That's terrible. That's way too cold.
30 degrees.
I couldn't imagine. That'd be pretty cold on your niblets there, Bird.
Do you have
Yeah,
they would
seat
Cut
warmers?
glass.
Oh yeah, my daughter uses the seat warmers honestly like year round, which I think is a little bit
A little
extreme,
too
but
much.
yeah, but,
I do it for lower back pain usually year
it is
round.
nice for that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
turn it on.
No, that's
The day that I got my vasectomy, I actually drove to the urologist with the seat heater on, just to kind of warm up my sack a little bit.
So it didn't look so small.
Yeah, because typically it looks like a cat's brain. So I want it to look like Merlin's, quite honestly. So
Like a house.
Do you
a
drive
house cat?
with mittens, Snow?
I do have mittens. I don't tend to drive with them, but
Are the fingers cut out or do they fold over?
I have the fold over one. I have the mittens that you like fold back with the little magnets on there.
Yeah.
So get some,
Magnets.
So you can like access your phone and everything.
Absolutely,
You're not doing Home Alone style.
No, not at all. So,
It's
but
good.
I'll drive with those if it's really cold till the car gets a little warmer. I don't have
That
the
is
steering wheel.
so
I don't have the
cute.
heated steering wheel.
That's
my
okay.
car is not not quite.
That's
that
a
luxurious.
thing.
Well,
I didn't even know that was a
Heated
thing.
steering
Yeah.
wheel.
I
is
have a
thing?
heated steering wheel.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
because he doesn't drive a RAV4
So
or
No.
CRV or
Yeah,
whatever. Mike Berry
RAV4
drives.
definitely has the heated steering wheel.
do
That's
they
it.
have AC steering wheels for Arizona?
No.
Well, you know how you can have the AC
like
seats?
the ventilated seats? Yeah, those are
Yeah.
luxurious.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Do you know why the RAV4's steering wheel is heated? Because the steering wheel is so close to that 4-banger engine, it just heats it up organically.
Just no love for Mike Berry. No respect.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Merlin's gonna have to apologize to Mike Berry next.
I know. He's just going on a freaking campaign. Well, hey, again, we want to keep the show high and tight, but we got big snow. So we're going to jump into the picks of the week. Let's go with our special guest, Big Snow. What is your pick of the week there, buddy?
So my first.
Ooh, yeah, you're first.
Oh wow! See, my strategy was going to be just to go on the opposite side of whatever Mole picked.
Oh,
But-
shit.
Ooh, wrong week for
Which
that.
is
Wrong
that's
week
the
for that
winning
with that
strategy
change.
this year, right? So I know. So my pick this week is I'm going to go with the Vikings. I'm actually going to lay the 6 points on the road at Tennessee. So I think we've got the Vikings. I think this is their second consecutive road game against kind of the dregs of the AFC South. So
Ooh.
I think it's a bounce back game for Sam Darnold. Threw 3 picks last week, no touchdowns. I think the kicker saved them, right? I think the kicker had
Yeah.
4 field goals. So I think it's a
Mhm.
bounce back game for the offense. The defense has been solid.
And they're -6.
They are -6.
And betting terminology 101. Can you explain? I'm going to lay the points. What is
Okay.
that? What does that mean?
That means you are going to bet on the favorite and assume that they will cover by at least the amount of the minus. Not in this case, not the plus in this case. The minus.
Right. Nice. Going to lay the points, ladies.
Lay the points, that's right.
Lay the points.
All right, I like that.
I don't have as much faith in Sam Darnold as you do.
Which is,
Ooh.
I think it's the same old
fair
Darnold.
challenge, but it's I think these are like bounce. I like the bounce back. I think there's a lot of recency bias, I think, in football betting in general. So I think, people are going to be quick to jump on the 3 picks from a week ago. I think there's just, I think you're going to get it. You'll get a better Sam Darnold, I think, than you did.
I like the Jared Goff bounce back.
After the 1,000 interceptions. What is he?
Yeah.
5
interceptions and he still wins.
Yeah.
Good God. By the way, he was quick to pounce on your pick. It's like he's already unearthing the hatchet.
No, the
that you guys
hatchet's
just-
The
No.
hatchet. The
It's
hatchet's
buried. Yeah.
It's deep.
No, he's already
Yeah.
digging it back up. I think
I'm
he's
thinking
got.
Merlin is these are fair challenges. This is how we have. This is a hard hitting. Football analysis
Yeah.
we have on that we come to expect on Wagering with the Wild.
Yeah, I've been the devil's advocate football analyst.
Yeah. So okay, well, all right. So we got Big Snow laying the points, ladies. -6. Minnesota playing a shitty Tennessee team. All right, so now let's go to our expert picker who's kicking ass this season. Bird, what are you rolling with, baby girl?
So I took the Chiefs and the Niners under 46.
Chiefs and Buffalo.
Wait, no, they're playing the Niners, aren't they?
No.
Oh, they are playing the Bills. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Those games are usually shootouts. What made you go with the under? This is an interesting pick.
I think it's going to be
Chiefs
a
haven't been-
low-scoring game.
yeah. Chiefs haven't been in a lot of shootouts this year.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think I need to give you an explanation of why I went with what I went with.
I like
No,
it, Bird. I like it.
Sometimes
too.
it's just the heart,
Yeah,
Tell
that's
ya.
okay.
and that's enough.
It is enough. But
Is it
Devil's
enough for you, Dave?
Devil's
no.
advocate likes it.
Yeah.
I've got this
proven-
app,
proven.
percent of bets and percent of money. 78% of the bets right now are on the over, and 71% of the money is on the over.
Well,
Pretty interesting. So you may know something that the public doesn't know.
yeah, I got an
But
insight.
you're at 60%. So you know what? Shame on me for even questioning you. God bless.
Mhm.
God bless.
God bless.
All right, so let's go to the other side of the coin. Mole.
Yeah.
I'm actually really worried for the Lions this week.
I'm going Lions money line.
God.
I'm just looking for a freaking win, guys.
Hey,
Starts with one.
let's hear about the new strategy, Mole. What's the new strategy?
I'm going with whoever's gonna win. Like, I'm not gonna make any money because they're favored. I don't care. I just need to get my percentage up. So
Okay.
this one's not
She
gonna pay
doesn't-
the rent,
doesn't-
but it
she
is
doesn't
gonna
care
get
if
my
it's
percentage
$100
up.
to win 10. She's
Yeah.
just going for the win.
Yeah.
So usually with the Mole, we talk about pluses. What's the minus on this one?
Oh my god, it's like minus 900 or something.
So what is that? You bet $10 to win 9 pennies? Or whatever that is. Okay. All right. Well, good. Good luck to you.
So I mean, the poor Lions. Who knows what's gonna happen now?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they're playing in Detroit. I might put $5 on the Jags just because you're betting on the Lions.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Snow, you in on that one?
I'm in. I'll split it with you. Actually, I'll throw in 5 myself. So I just
Hey, by
got
the
my
way-
upside points,
I
You
love
can
how
each do
big
$1.
I love how Big Snow actually figured out our software and put his name on there, Big Snow. Did you guys see that?
That's great.
How awesome is that?
But I don't think it's hard to figure out. You type it before you go in.
It was there when I clicked in. It was still
Oh,
there
from last year.
So I must
Nice.
have saved.
Nice.
That's because we're professionals.
That's
We
right.
are. This
So-
is first class.
Absolutely.
All right, B, who are you going with? Oh man, this is gonna be a big shocker. Snow, get ready. You might want to sit down.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Brace
Well,
yourself.
here we go. Brace
The-
yourself.
The Jets let me down last week, so I got to move back to the Packers.
Shocker.
Matt, hey, well, hold on here. Matt LaFleur, 5-1 after the bye, 100% covering the spread after the bye.
Wow. All right, and they're at Chicago,
Yeah.
so they're struggling.
Full disclosure, I made those stats up, but I'm pretty sure someone.
Come on, man. You can't. I mean, oh god, those were good stats too. You just
I
totally
know.
took a
Well-
dump on our chest, man.
Well, I mean, it
No,
was.
but you're actually pretty close, though.
I pulled that out of my brain.
Okay. All right.
Well, it could
I'm
be
actually I'm going New England plus 4.5 at home against the Rams. The Rams just lost at home to the Dolphins. You know, I really don't know what's going on with the Rams because Cooper Kupp is back and Nakua. It might be a defense thing. You know, Aaron Donald retired. But so those are our picks. Minnesota -6, Big Snow, Detroit moneyline, Mole, Green Bay -5.5, B Biggity, the Bird, KC Buffalo under 46, and me, New England plus 4.5. Good picks.
Sounds good.
So Big Snow, we got a new segment this season. It's called the Husband Flag of the Week. Big Snow, have you gotten yelled at lately? Or have you been in the doghouse? I mean, you're one of the sweetest, nicest guys I
You
know. I find
called
it hard
out
to
for
believe.
anything
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, have you gotten in trouble? And do you need any advice from the wives?
I'll be honest with you. I can't come up with any. They were. This has been a clean
Same
15
here.
years of marriage
Yeah,
of
okay.
flag-free
15 years.
marriage.
I was just gonna say let's reach back. How about flag of the season? But
Yeah,
we can't. We have 0 flags.
I've
in 15
got
years.
nothing. You know, we are. I try not to. I live a very conflict-free life
Nice.
in general.
That's
I try
great.
to. You know, so
That's good.
That's a good way to
the way I
live.
look at
That
it
is.
there's no traffic on the high road. Is how I look at it. So.
Okay, well, how about this, Big Snow? What's the one thing that drives you crazy about your wife?
Oh, he's
the
living
one
a
thing?
conflict-free life. He's
Like,
not
I'm
going to
gonna-
answer
Why
my
are we
wife.
gonna-
This traffic.
If he says that, then there's the first flag of the 15
Yeah.
years
There's
marriage.
got to be one thing.
Does she breathe funny?
No. I'd say the one thing that is a little bit of a challenge. We have different temperature requirements in the
Oh.
bedroom.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yep.
so
Sleep
when I
number.
go upstairs, tonight, it's not even the bed itself; it's the ceiling fan that is on like year round. I'm like, we don't even adjust it. You know, you're supposed to adjust it like halfway through the year.
It's 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, I know, and there's a
Yeah.
ceiling fan on me and high. So I usually sleep, I'll sleep with like a hoodie or something just to make sure that
What?
I gotta keep it, protect the dome. So that's probably I'd say the only thing that is.
I love that she's the one who runs warmer than you, because Brian's the opposite in our
Oh, is that
family.
right? Yeah,
It's Brian is like a furnace, and I'm need a heated blanket.
And Big Snow.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
guys, as
that
we
might
know.
be an option. A heated blanket.
Heated blanket, yeah, that's.
Big
but I
Snow. No disrespect.
Heated blankets, potential sponsor.
Potential sponsor. Heated
Wagering with the
blankets.
Wives.
Wagering with the Wives. Big Snow. I would envision you as putting out some heat, man. Putting out some energy. Is that not the case of your frame?
I've just not to offset the ice box. That is,
Yeah.
that's what we call it. We call it our bed of the ice box.
Ice box.
So it is.
Okay.
Yep. So that's
All
probably
right.
the only thing that is remotely close to conflict in our.
That's okay.
I
Good.
think
Amazing,
that's healthy.
very healthy. So
That's okay. Brian, what's one thing the mold does that drives you crazy? Let's stir the pot a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Oh, the backseat driving.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot.
Oh jeez.
Like I could
Okay,
drive. I
first
could
step is
drive,
admitting.
and like, I consider myself a perfect driver.
Sure.
I don't.
So, yeah,
Wow. Okay.
I'm a very good driver. So then, like, when little things happen that I don't even notice and I get yelled at about them, it just rubs me the wrong way.
Oof. Did you have a husband flag of the week this week?
Yeah, there's probably something in the car.
Sure.
That happens about every week.
Yeah.
So we'll call that flag of the week.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I am
couldn't think
I
of
am
one.
literally a backseat driver. I still sit in the back seat with our baby, with our little girl. So I'm yelling
Well.
from the back.
Oh yeah, and then
Okay.
sometimes it eggs on the 3-year-old, and then they're both yelling at me.
no,
You're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 against 1 here soon, buddy.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, I didn't have a flag of the week. I actually consulted with the Burr. I was like, hey, I can't think of one. I think we've just been on cloud 9 the last 7 days.
Actually, you did.
Oh. Okay. Did you see Big Snow? He's interested.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Do
What is
tell.
it?
When we were at our function and I asked you to go get something to eat and you came back with one meat sandwich.
Okay.
Mm,
Yes. Well,
that doesn't sound like something she wanted.
well, there weren't too many options.
A meat sandwich.
It was disgusting looking and he was choking it down and he was like, "What? I got half of this for you." Meanwhile, he already smashed it all together and it was like
Yeah.
Christina, you were there.
I think we've all been there when the husband does not bring back the proper snacks or lunch when you
Oh.
send them to get it.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we've all been
I
there.
think you were really just thinking about you
I
and
wasn't.
your food thoughts, and you were like, "Screw her! She's not going to want this drippy fat sandwich." So I'm just going to be
Well,
like,
9
"Sorry,
times
that's
out
all
of
I
10,
had."
whenever I provide food to you, you never eat it or want it. And options were limited.
Because
It
you
was
get
a-
it so that I don't want it, so that you can eat that as well.
Okay, well, I got to fuel this machine.
Bird, you should have spiked it. You should have grabbed that sandwich and spiked it.
Because the mole's done that to you, Merlin.
Yeah.
Tell us that story about the burger.
Oh, the
A long time
In-N-Out.
ago.
Yeah, I ordered the In-N-Out burger without the sauce, and it got spiked.
Showed up with a meat and cheese plain burger. And like, why are we going to In-N-Out if that's what you're bringing back?
Right.
Yeah.
And the
Just
mole
do a-
spiked it in his
Big
face.
Snow,
Big
have you
Snow.
had In-N-Out? You have
Yeah.
family in Arizona, right?
We do. Family
Okay.
Arizona was in California last April for
Mm.
school vacation, so had In-N-Out 3 times.
Because
Is
there's
You know
In-N-Out
that I'll
back
admit to?
east.
It's not back east.
No.
No.
It
What
stops
is
in
it?
Texas.
Out and in.
we have the closest is Shake Shack, I would say.
We just
in
got one of
terms
those
it's
down the
probably
street.
the close
Mhm.
in terms of like decent, But there's really I don't think there's any real substitute for In-N-Out. Like it's probably my favorite of the
Mhm.
In and Out is
Thank
your
you.
favorite.
of the fast food burger chains. Yeah.
I would say it's mine too. Yeah.
I don't feel like shit after I eat In-N-Out. You know, like it's like it was good.
Oh, there was. I recall another recent flag. I got her a sandwich from Quiznos, toasted.
Oh,
Yep.
boy.
Yeah.
I don't like hot deli
And
sandwiches.
And when I get asked by someone to get a sandwich from Quiznos, it's automatically toasted.
That's their thing.
Unless I'm told do not toast it. How would I
Isn't
know
its
that?
slogan hot subs?
It might be.
They used to
Toasty.
have the.
I've only eaten there like twice.
Toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did do that.
Big Snow's got
Yeah.
the slogan right there.
That's right.
I don't
Chambered, ready to go.
even know why you would go to
Potential
Quiznos.
sponsor.
if you didn't have a
Quiznos.
toasted sandwich.
Dude, Big Snow just got in on the possible sponsor. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he
great.
knows the
All right.
jingle.
Nice snow.
All right.
I do what I
Well,
can.
Mole, you got any good juicy stories for us?
Yeah, so I've got a couple I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
First off, I saw the cutest story about a rookie on the Cowboys named Cooper Beebe. He's a center rookie.
Okay.
And he was outside practicing like his snap, like hiking it into a trash can. And his
Aw.
mom came out and like practiced with him. She's like, I'll be Dak. You can hike to me. It is the sweetest story. And she's like out there helping him. And they're practicing, and someone's like filming them in their grassy backyard.
That's awesome.
That is really cute.
It was really cute.
Did his mom have a blown out hamstring though?
Yeah.
Maybe after.
And by the way, where's the dad? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. He was inside filming.
What's
What
wrong
are
with
you
the
trying
mom?
to say?
Yeah, tell us more, Oracle.
No,
Let's dive into this.
I mean, if I'm going to practice my snaps, it's all right. I mean, how many times does Mason ask you to catch the football, Danielle?
I actually have a story. I was out catching the football with him,
Oh,
and this like little teenage kid, probably 23, stops his Camaro, revs the engine, and goes, "Hey man, you have a really cool mom." Because I was out in the front yard playing catch with him.
when was this?
Nice.
Dave, I told you about it. And I was like, "See, Mason, your mom's cool."
Were you throwing too?
Yeah,
Or just-
we were
just
playing
catching?
catch. Yeah, we were playing catch. Wait, what?
She could throw a ball.
There's no
throw-
connotation to that.
Balls, Brian.
All right, what else you got, Mole? That's a good one. It's very sweet,
Let's
pulling
see.
the heartstrings.
Trying to act like it's not a sweet story.
It is a sweet story. Thank you.
All of the ads have been sold for the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
7 million for 30 seconds.
Wow.
7?
Wow.
Oh my
Gone
god.
up.
Yeah, it went up. It's like record sales.
Oh, you got
So
me
last
excited
year
there. I
they
thought we were talking
made-
about ads for Wagering with a Wife Super Bowl episode. I was like, whoa, 7 million.
Last year they brought in just under 6 I think it was 6.5 million last year, so it went up to 7.
Okay.
Um
$500,000 increase.
mhm. Yeah, it made 590 million last year in their sales on the Chiefs Super Bowl.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's
It is.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Another story I liked was one of my favorite coaches, the hottest coach in NFL.
Oh, LaFleur?
Yes.
Ooh.
Meow.
He has said he's going to start benching his players who get flagged for unsportsmanlike character.
For like
conduct?
for how long? For how long?
Well,
For
it's
a whole-
also their character.
Yes.
Right.
For a whole
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
Like a play or the
He
whole
says
game?
he says he's pissed and he doesn't want flags on that anymore. And if his players are going to do that, they're benched.
Well, he's done that before.
Well, he's doing it again. People aren't
Just-
listening.
Had
I
to
don't think you would do that to Jordan Love.
had to bake in a Packer story. Nice job. Thanks.
Would Jordan Love do something unsportsmanlike in conduct?
He would do something
it
on
was-
sportsman
It's
characteristic.
possible. It's possible if he
Probably
was
not.
fired up enough.
I wonder if
Probably
they could
not.
just make him run at practice. You remember when
Sure.
he used to get in trouble? Just run laps.
Maybe
Yeah.
run extra.
I run a
Um,
lot for cussing. I cussed a lot.
My favorite benching of LaFleur is when Jair Alexander last season declared himself captain and ran out for
The
the coin
field.
toss.
Yeah. And chose
Big-
wrong, didn't he?
So
Yeah,
Big Snow
LaFleur was like, "No, you're not captain, and you're benched."
Yeah.
Big Snow was a D1 athlete. Did you ever get penalized, for anything, or did you guys ever have to run at practice? If you
Yeah.
guys what was a big penalty in college?
So I'd say one of the most memorables when we played in a holiday tournament at the University of New Orleans. This is like over Christmas, 1996. So it's going way back.
Long time ago.
We lost our first game. It's 14 tournaments, it's small, just play, semifinals, finals. So we lost against the host, University of New Orleans. They were a much better team. We had a really good game. So the next night we played Hampton University, which was their first year in Division One. To that point, I think they were 0-13.
Oh.
Ooh.
And they beat us. They got their first win as a Division One program against us. So we lost our opportunity. When we lost the game, we lost our opportunity to just blow it out on Bourbon Street because every coach was just like, "Don't even try me." Just everybody's in the room after the game. So, anyways, that's not the punishment. The punishment was we flew from New Orleans to play against Navy a few days later, or a game was a few days later, and we practiced at Georgetown, and they were the 3 hardest practices I've ever experienced in any sport at any level, any time. I mean, we were absolutely just destroyed. No, I didn't vomit, but there were. I'm pretty sure a couple guys did.
Oh, just a lot of running,
a lot of running,
drills.
Just running. It was just like over the top, and we to the point where we got to the game against Navy. I just told my coach, I was like, "Look, I've got no legs. I got nothing." And he's like,
"Wow."
He even admitted, he's like, probably went a little too hard. So I just remember the first play of the game, we got the ball. I remember I turned to try to take a shot on the baseline, hit the side of the backboard. That's literally the only time I've done that in my whole career. Yeah, literally. So I was just like, it's gonna be bad.
Oh my gosh.
So what was the outcome of the Navy game?
We got blown out. Yeah, it was rough. So it was a tough little road trip we had there. But
and you didn't have any unsportsmanlike characteristic penalties?
No.
He would never.
I could never see that.
I mean, I was not not unsportsmanlike. I wasn't a big trash talker. I like to talk only when somebody talked to me. I like to just, I wasn't.
You talked your trash and your skills, huh?
Aaron Rodgers would have walked out of practice.
Or had someone get fired the next day.
He would have fired the coach. Be like, no, you're not working us this hard. You're fired.
Yeah, but this is pre NIL day, so we're not. I was lucky to get a ham sandwich.
The birds or the moles little flub there, which I loved. Big Snow. Would you potentially on the spot have a wives? What is it? Football term that you'd like to ask the wives?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
I came prepared. I had a.
This
story.
Is great.
I had a pick. I didn't have a flag, but I had a story of pick and a wives. What is it?
All right, the floor is yours, Big Snow.
Multiple of pick one because I wasn't sure. I didn't go back and listen to see if these had already been done. But since we're talking to a couple of dimes on the call tonight, I figured why don't we go with dime package?
Oh,
ooh, I like it.
I like that.
We haven't done that one. That's a good one.
Dime package.
What is a dime package, ladies? Good one, Big Snow.
Dime package.
This is a good one.
I'm going to ask.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, I can. Let's see what I can do off the cuff. Let's see. The Bears defense used the dime package on 3rd and 15.
Good one.
I just made that. I don't know if that's even
that's
close.
good.
So I'm, as a non-football guy.
You're good. You're great.
Bird, I have no clue.
3rd and 15.
It's a dime package.
I mean, I'm guessing it's.
I'm guessing they need some type of yardage,
or they run some sort of route. I don't know.
Route or route?
Route.
It's
route.
Yeah.
You might want to start on the other side of the football.
What's that, Merlin?
I said defenses don't run routes.
That's right. That's why I was like, maybe start on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
They cover routes. There's also
something regarding coverage.
There's also a nickel package, if that helps.
How many players are allowed on the field?
11.
Okay.
Do you have to have 11?
It's preferred.
You can't ever.
That gets our 10 dime out.
Yeah.
You would never want to play with one less person. All right, Big Snow, give it to us. What is a dime package?
It's the dime package. It's a defensive alignment that uses 6 defensive backs.
There you go.
And why is it not 10? Being that a dime is 10.
Yeah, my take on it is that when you use 5 defensive backs, it is a nickel package.
Nickel.
And
Okay.
then when you
See,
add
that makes sense.
when you add the 6, you can make 2 distinct groups of 5, and 2 nickels make a dime.
There you go.
That's how I interpret it. But
that's
I don't know if
intense.
that's
Interesting. Okay.
Hmm.
Never,
Well,
I've
that's
never
like a
heard of
lot.
that.
Interesting.
So, okay. So Big Snow said 3rd and 15, and you're not going to rush it
right.
on 3rd and 15. You're going to pass
It's
it.
an obvious pass, or maybe not so, but right in a
3rd and
passing
15.
situation.
Right. So you're going to have an extra defensive back. Dime
Okay.
package.
You got
There
us.
you go. Big Snow. High
You
You
five.
stumped
buddy.
us.
Thank you.
That was a good one. I like that.
I
That was
I
a
like
good
that.
one.
That
I
was.
couldn't
Yeah.
even tie that into anything.
I've never even
Yeah,
heard of that. So
We need to go more defensive coverages.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what does it mean?
Yeah, we could certainly do that moving forward. That
Wow.
was awesome.
what's
all right.
your
Well,
story, Big Snow?
Oh, the story. So,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
did you hear about the break-ins, the burglaries in Kansas City
Yes.
last
Yeah.
month? So yeah, it was over. I think it was like the beginning of October. So I think on one night, like Patrick Mahomes' house was broken into, and then the next day, Travis Kelce's was broken into.
Wow.
I don't
Inside
know,
job.
Yeah, seriously, it's like 'cause
It's
I
gotta
think one
be.
of them was during Monday Night Football when they're hosting.
They were
I
playing?
think they were playing on the Monday night when Kelsey's house was broken into.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, and I think whoever he or they or she, that the perpetrators
Oh,
got away with about
You for
$20,000
usage.
in cash from. It's a lot of money to have just sitting in the
Wow.
house, probably just.
I
on
mean,
it,
I'm
you know.
surprised they didn't steal like memorabilia and stuff, but I guess how would they offload that?
Yeah,
They wouldn't be able to.
right.
Maybe
Wow.
it wasn't a break-in. Maybe it was the cleaning lady.
Maybe they have the same cleaning
Inside.
lady.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so because they don't live in the same community, right? Is what I read.
I don't know. They don't, right? Yeah.
But they both live in like gated,
Sure.
and you
would
assume
think,
they
right?
have like and you assume they have probably have at least at minimum security systems.
Cameras and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're the number one quarterback in the NFL right now, just in popularity, commercials, whatever, wouldn't you even have like a security guy maybe just at your house at all time just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, especially because you have young kids and
So you'd be talking about Pat Mahomes?
Yeah.
Both of them. I feel like you would have somebody.
Well,
Right.
maybe you got someone there when Taylor's at the house with Travis,
yeah.
you know?
Taylor's at the game, so
Yeah.
yeah.
so it was.
So I read the
Maybe-
FBI is involved. Is that true?
Wouldn't shock me, right?
Yeah.
I don't. And Pat Mahomes, I think, was reluctant to speak because of the ongoing nature of the investigation. So,
Wow.
So I have a
not much he could
question.
really say.
If I remember correctly, doesn't Mahomes have like 2 big, seriously kind of scary dogs? I wonder where they were. I thought he had like 2 pit bulls.
Devin Booker does.
Does he really?
Steel and
Oftentimes, Devin
yeah.
Booker and Pat Mahomes get mistaken.
He has steel and silver Mahomes, a pit bull, and a cane corso. I mean, they're cute dogs.
Wait,
Maybe
his
you check
dogs
their
and,
ring.
his dogs and his kids are all named after
Like
medals.
medals, yeah.
Right?
His dogs too?
Well, I think his dogs came first before the kids.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's
So I wonder,
lame.
I feel like
Kyle-
it really was an inside job.
That's a great story. Bigger question. What are the names of your kids, just out of curiosity?
My daughter is Sasha, and my
Okay.
son Ezra.
Perfect.
Cute.
All right.
So
Love it.
just
No medal.
those, I had nothing to do with those. I just
That's
I
okay.
knew a lady named Sasha. She was in the Shrine Circus.
What's the
Yeah.
Shrine Circus?
What is the strike? Yeah.
It's
Sounds
a traveling circus.
Organization you're involved with? What is this?
So,
It's a traveling circus. I don't think they do it anymore. But she was like one of those ladies that got flipped in the air, and her name was Sasha. She was Russian.
yeah, that is the origin. Because my wife is of Eastern European.
oh, there you go.
Hey guys,
heritage, so-
Shrine
Nice.
Circus is still around, so look for it in your area. Potential sponsor.
Huh?
Potential
There you go.
sponsor, Shrine
Shout out
Circus.
to
Right.
Sasha.
Just
Yeah.
bring him in.
Nice.
Hopefully,
Well, hey-
Sasha's still twirling.
Before we wrap things up, I know we wanted to keep this one a little tighter. Can you fire up the mailbag real quick?
I will. I want you to hit on a story that you and I were talking about that guy who calculated Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
This
was
is a
so
good one.
interesting.
Big Snow. I don't know if you've seen this.
No, I haven't.
There's an Instagram account. This guy does like analytics and like he draws everything out on charts. And for I don't know the most recent Monday Night Football, he full on did an entire analysis. It was, the entire length was like 3 hours and 20 something minutes. And of that, how much is actual football? Like playing football. And it was just over 16 minutes. That was it.
Wow. That's it, huh?
That's it. 16 minutes. Isn't that fascinating?
That is fascinating.
That's why when the players talk about all the film they watch, it just takes 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Splice it together. It's easy.
Yeah.
They should not be tired.
No. And it shouldn't be in their contracts.
Well, a lot of the
Kyler
time they watch it on the surface, on the sidelines, so they don't even have to watch it after the game.
Yeah, it's right there. But imagine that. The actual playing is 16 minutes. Unbelievable.
We'll share that account on our
If
Instagram.
you
But
think
like,
about it,
went
pretty
through
much
all of it. It was cool.
every single down, they play a replay of it.
Yeah.
So just every down with a replay, it's 32 minutes of football. The rest is fluff.
Fluff, yeah.
Fluff and bullshit.
The only replay I didn't see recently was when Kyler Murray got hit.
Oh. That was
Did you see that big
snow?
snow?
Did you see
The
that?
I
Cardinals
didn't.
game?
I only caught up with the hurdle recently from
Oh my God.
Barkley.
Mo, I know
Murray.
I know we're running tight on time, but Big Snow, you gotta
You're
see
good.
this.
I'll
Big
pull it
Snow.
up.
Yeah, don't you have the deluxe package now, so we don't have to worry about the
Well,
amount of time?
That's true.
Yeah,
We
but-
can go over.
we can go over, but
We don't want to keep you up too late.
Too good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
know you
getting
gotta
late.
get into your cold bedroom.
That's true. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you sleep with a sweatshirt on.
Hey, Matthew Stafford recommends the sleep number. You can have different temperatures on each side of the bed.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Potential sponsor sleep number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
Big
me
Snow.
share my
So
screen.
K1, Kyler actually got blindsided. And he's got that big afro. So I don't think the helmet is on that great. But you gotta see this, bud. Check this out. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Let's see if they replay it in slow-mo.
It's unbelievable.
I do feel like that
Oh.
player should have gone back to make sure he was okay.
Or grabbed his helmet. They were running the same way.
Just restart it, Mo. It's better full speed.
That is. Oof. I mean,
Like, just pick it up.
Yeah.
pick it up and throw it too. Why not?
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Just
But,
just
dude,
hits him and it pops
crazy.
off.
Yeah.
To his credit, he popped right up, and then I think he threw a touchdown to Marvin Harrison. Pretty crazy.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Anyway. All right, Mo, we got anything in your mailbag?
All right. Mole's mailbag fired up. wageringwiththewives@gmail.com. And we've got one. We've got a live
Oh,
one.
boy.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
All right. Everyone sit down.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I realize I do not hear much about fantasy football during the pod. Are you guys fantasy football people? And if so, how are your teams doing? Sign me up for Wagering with the Wives League next year. All the very best, Mike. Mike Berry.
Oh, Mike Berry.
Aw.
There
Mike,
you go.
That was short and sweet. It makes
was
me a little
good.
nervous.
Big Snow, are you a fantasy football guy or no?
no, not at all.
Hey, do you think we have enough fans or listeners that we could have a 10-person league?
No, we do not
Ooh.
have. We do not have 6 listeners.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Mike Berry, you recruit us a few more listeners.
A few more
And we'll get that
listeners.
started.
Fill out
And,
that
and Big
10-person
Snow doesn't
league.
even do
We're-
fantasy. He
we're
just
in.
told us. So Big Snow's out.
Yeah.
So, yes, I do fantasy. I am in a he said, she said fantasy football league with Brian and other couples.
What's your
Um,
team name?
Ooh, what's our team name, Brian?
Shared.
Oh,
It is. So we manage
Aaron-
it together and we draft together.
I think
so,
it's
like-
Aaron is by far the best.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Mm.
So the way our
Vomit in my
draft works, is the women all go to one house, the men all go to the other house, and we rotate picks, and we can't talk to our husbands.
That's actually pretty.
So one year I drafted, like, on my first round pick, I was like the third person to pick. I drafted an injured player.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So none of the wives are setting the husbands up for success.
And then what do you guys just- Message the picks to each other.
No, so we have one person on each side. We fill out a Google Doc, and they
Yeah.
see who we picked, and then they
That's
pick.
funny.
So no
That's great.
communication.
The bird does not do fantasy. I'm in a fantasy league, Mike, with Merlin for the last 20 plus years. I've been trying to quit for the last 19. And Yeah, the season I've been in first. I've been in 10th. I think now I'm in 7th.
Yeah.
Merlin, where are
I
you
was
at?
I was alone in first place,
Yeah,
and then I lost 3 in a row.
yeah. And then I lost to Merlin the other week from his kicker that he picked up in free agency.
Free agency.
That was a bad beat.
25-point kicker game.
Kicker put up 25 points in one game. So anyway, another shitty season for me. And then we got this thing in our league called the Circle of Champions, and Merlin is in it. He's won before, and me and like 2 other guys have never won. So it's been real pathetic.
Merlin and I have won our league 1 year.
That's
How
great.
much did you win?
Circle
I
of
don't remember.
Champions
How
in
much
2
do we
leagues.
win? $250 in a trophy.
Whatever it was, the more he spent it.
No, it was like
Yeah.
it was like a $10 buy-in league, so we won.
Oh, maybe it was only 10 that
$80.
year.
Okay.
How are we doing this year? Once I draft, I'm done. I don't manage our team. I don't do
Right.
anything else.
So it's all Merlin.
I mean,
Yeah, how
that's-
are we doing this year?
500-ish.
Okay.
We go on a
Yeah.
win streak, we could get in the playoffs.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's just the week-to-week management. That's I think.
I
what
don't
gets
have
me.
time
Like,
for that.
I don't have the
I don't
patience.
have.
If I can indulge one quick story, I can tell you the one sort of fantasy league that I used to do, which was the college basketball.
Ooh.
It was sort of fantasy. Like this, there was just a guy that I got a few coworkers that had done this previously, and then they got me involved in it. And it's $50, and you just send it to some guy's PO box in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
like
you-
sounds like a scam.
Is he Amish?
No, may have been. But you pick, you have 11 college basketball teams. 6 of them come from one each from the power conferences. So like Big East, Big 10, Big 12, ACC, SC, Pac-12 which at the time.
Rest
then
in
you get
peace.
yeah, right. And then you get
Hey, let's
5 wild cards. And then that's your team for the season. And each team has like a point kind of allotment or value. So it's like between like 5 and 17 points. And you're allowed to spend, as you had a cap of 100 points for your team. So I did that for a few seasons. And the COVID year was the year I was in second place
Ooh.
during the COVID. There's probably about 1,000 people in this thing. And so I ended up
1,000?
like 1,000 people, like literally.
Oh my God.
So I ended up ended up closing it because the term was canceled that year, obviously during the pandemic. But I won. I had 2 entries. So one paid I think $4,400 if I remember correctly, and the other one paid like $500 or $600. So I was
No.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like
Nice
somewhere
payout.
between like 5,000 somewhere around there. I can't remember the exact, but that money's long since spent. But
Big
yeah, it was,
snow.
and then
That's awesome.
and then the guy, and it's been like the guy hasn't been seen since. But I think he was probably nervous that it got so popular because he had originally done it. He'd been doing it for like literally probably 15 years or so.
Wow.
And
Did
it
you
was-
get your money?
Wow.
Did you get your payout?
Yeah, I got paid. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, got paid. Yeah.
Did he
So,
send it
Was it
via
like cash via mail?
mail?
PayPal?
Oh, okay.
PayPal.
Hey, Big Snow gives me a great idea.
Oh, here we
let's,
go.
let's do a wagering with the wives PO box where Mike Berry can send his fantasy football league buy-in, $500 cash.
There you go.
No. I'd rather him put that money to a car. Let's do that.
Hey, if he wins the league, he might have enough money to upgrade out of that
That's true.
RAV4
That's true.
or into that RAV4.
He did just get engaged, though. He's got to start saving some.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. He did it on a beach.
What?
He had his buddy, I think, hiding in the background with a camera. And
That's awesome.
Mike Berry, if you want to email us a picture, we could pull it up on the next call. So
Hey,
be
adding
young
another
again.
wife to Wagering with the Wives.
yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah.
Big Snow, does your wife? Would your wife want to talk betting at all? or-
Does she love football?
Does not like football. Does not gamble.
Okay.
So we are.
Okay,
Don't get
We're
in
out.
trouble. Yeah.
but we know she runs hot. So that's the one thing we do know.
that we do.
All right. Well, hey, Big Snow, thank you so much for staying up
Yes,
late.
Thank you for
Big
having
Snow,
me.
you are
Yeah.
Thank you very
Gem.
much, Big Snow.
Dude,
Glad we
thank
got
you
to bury
for-
the hatchet.
Yeah,
Love your
likewise.
smile.
Thank you.
Thank you for always listening.
Actually,
and,
you should
supporting.
consider possibly doing a bleaching commercial or like a, you know,
It's
Well,
good
great
I
smile.
did have
smile.
a recent cleaning at my.
you've got a great smile.
So
How'd
that
you
was
do
the
at the
first one.
dentist? Did you get a clean bill of health?
Yes, So
Nice.
yeah,
Big Snow, have you ever had any fillings or cavities?
I have 2, but they're small in the way back. So I've been blessed with some good luck with my teeth. So
I don't want to brag
knock
or
on
anything.
wood,
But
good oral health. You know,
it's kind of teeing it up a little bit. 40 years old. We've never had a cavity.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No.
Well
and
done.
the one dentist that told him he had like, you have 4 cavities. He
6.
quit
I think we
him.
had 6.
He's like, I'm
And
getting a
he went
second
and got
opinion.
a second opinion. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
Yeah. Guy was
Wow.
trying to fleece me in Littleton, Colorado. I was 23 years old. And
Is
I'm
that
like,
genetic?
bullshit.
Does
Yeah,
your
my
family have good teeth?
Yeah, my uncle Lenny, who's in his mid 70s now, no cavities. They say it has to do with the pH of your saliva,
Mm,
whatever that pH is. So, but
The right
but
one.
Big Snow,
that's
appreciate
cool.
it, buddy. Mole, bring us home, baby girl. Bring it home, land the plane.
Hey, thanks for listening to Wagering with the Wives, Season 3, Episode 11. We're going to be back next week.
We will
As
be back
always.
next week.
All right.
Big Snow,
Good luck.
thank